I'm at 61k grapes or channel points, if you will.
61?
And I don't know. Yeah, I'm at 61.
Jesus!
And
Make Kuro cast a whole goddamn tournament.
Yeah. I'm still hoarding them. So, you know. When's the word? I'm just gonna open a vineyard.
Let's slip the Ducks of War, and Kuro will cast an entire tournament. That should be a goal. We just save them all up until we have enough for Kuro to cast an entire tournament.
And observe and do production.
Mm.
And speaking of observing and productioning, we are here on Pillars of Gold, which is the, what's it called? The artifact? No, the tangent? Not the tangent. The, what's it called? When it's like a supplementary thingy, when it's like on the side, it like complement, it, which is the complementary accent, that's the word I was looking for, which is the accent to Golden Wall. Got there in the end. Here in the top right-hand corner map, spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, we do in fact have a red Zerg. Player all the way coming down from the jewel known as India. He is representing Downfall Gaming. We have Demi. Shark.
The shark.
And in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we do in fact have our blue Zerg player. I believe they are teamless at the moment. At least that's what I do remember. All the way from the land of Vietnam, the most recent Audite champion, we have Uply or Uply.
Uply? Uply. We never really got the production.
Here's
I prefer Uply.
It's gonna be like a it's gonna be one of those EBG scenarios, right?
Yeah.
Where it's gonna be something that it's gonna be really difficult for us to pronounce. So in the end, we'll just come up with some kind of compromise there.
Yeah, so we are having mirrored builds at the moment, as we do zoom in on the Overlord.
Yeah, look, I never really noticed just how inflated the Overlords kind of look. Like it kind of looks like it's stretching the skin quite a bit.
Yeah, well, it's like a sack. Those things inside, they are like sack full of gas. That is what helps them float, according to the lore.
Right. It's kind of like the Mutalisks.
Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about the Mutalisks about, but you know.
It's because when they're in zero gravity, they can't use their wings, right? So they,
they emit like a gas or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
You know, we are having a pretty, like, passive, like, early game from both these players. Both are getting their third bases. Don't think does anybody have any lings yet? Okay, they both have 4 lings each.
Yeah, this is definitely Demi's MO. He does like to get his hatch a little bit later than his opponent. Didn't quite work out for him this time, but very soon we're going to see a lot of lings come out from Demi, trying to go down and try to delay or deny that third base. Uply is pretty wise to this, though. Already getting that baneling nest.
Yeah, and look at the amount of lings. You called it. He's going for that. Yeah, that's a lot of lings. But hopefully by the time that Demi wants to push out, he does see it. And look, with that one ling, he does see it. Speed is done.
Oh, the big question is going to be, will the banelings be out on time for Uply?
I think he may just have to sack this third base.
Well, there's still time for a cancel
defend
here.
The natural.
Yeah, there is still time for a cancel here.
He's going to delay. He's going to delay as much as he can. There it says the cancel. Banelings are done.
Demi pulling away. Not going to be
no Mio
anytime soon.
Yeah, no Mio. Just as of yet.
It was me. Mio.
Oh, Demi! You're walking towards me!
I can't beat you up.
I can't beat a switch from over here.
And that's what he throws on the proxy spire, right? Demi, definitely a bit of a stylistic Zerg player in that regard, which is why we do love to watch him. Not going to be switching into mutas just yet. This is still sort of phase 1 in Demi's ZvZ plan. Switching into roaches as, you know, Lingbane is kind of hard. Definitely a very stressful scenario. Roaches, I think, have been gotten a lot better in recent times, and by recent times, I mean the past 2 years.
Oh, so close, but... Man, the thing is, Demi is forcing Uply to stay on these 2 bases for so long. When you take a look at that income graph, actually, Uply is slowly managing to get into it, but Uply is getting that Roach and getting the lair as well. I don't think... can we see if Demi has a lair, please, Kuro? No, he hasn't got it in the main, hasn't got it in the natural, and yeah, okay, so he hasn't gone for that lair. Okay, now he's just starting it.
Quick tip, you can press T to look at
the
structures. Yeah. Right.
I know, but he literally only just started now, and you know, being a good caster and asking my observer to show everybody on stream what this is,
tips
but this is
people
tips.
back at home if you're looking to get into casting.
Or observing at least. Listen to
or
your
observing.
casters.
Haha! Yeah, there's gonna be that Spire switch, but coming out from Uply first.
Ooh.
Little bit...
I do like this.
Yeah?
I mean, might catch Demi off guard here. As Uply's finally taking that third base, but Demi has got so many more workers. I mean, 750 more minerals being mined at this moment. And Uply, he's still getting the upgrades. He's getting the +2 now. And the race speed, and Spire gets scouted.
That's very unfortunate for Uply there. I was gonna say, whatever Uply does, he's got to do it fast, and now he's got to do it even faster. That's a drop lord that's being made.
That's a dropper lord being made.
Huh.
Maybe a roast drop.
It very much could be. Is Vivid playing right now, or?
And there it is.
Definitely something
There's
he's
the Spire.
known to do. Yeah, Spire being thrown down by Demi. It looks like he's just going to be fighting fire with fire here. Only getting 1 spore for the time being. It's Lingbane so far in this one Drop-A-Lord, and I'm a little bit concerned for Uply right now because he's not really posturing on the map so far. If it's just going to be 1 Ling and 1 Baneling, I feel like that's going to be pretty easy for Demi to sort of switch his attention and, you know, go ahead and try to deny that or pull away the workers.
I mean, there's no
we'll see what
actually no overlords here for Demi, so he hasn't spotted this Dropper Lord. As he hasn't got any units in position, so maybe we might see it, but there's the spores.
I just realized why it's 2 Banelings and 2 Zerglings, Quirky.
Why?
Banelings bring down the drones to like 5 health, Zerglings clean it up in 1 shot.
Oh, but
Or
only
2
one
shots in this
Zergling.
case.
Only 1 Zergling saying, oh my god.
This is big dong energy.
Hey, gets 5 workers, so not too bad. As now the mutas for Uply are here. Oh, come on,
And this is actually kind of genius. It's part of a 2-step plan, right? Get the workers down to really low health, and now the Mutalists, they can't really ignore the spore crawlers, but they can jump in, just snipe out the drones, jump back out. So far, Uply just using them more for defense, as he did spot this Ling run out. We pull the Mutalists back a little bit in case he needed them.
Yeah, no, he's still just trying to hide those mutas from Demi, but I'm pretty sure Demi did see the Spire, so he knows that at least Mutalists, maybe, you know, some Corruptor's going to be coming out. But now, Mutas are here, but it's only 5. Yeah, and this Triple Lord can't really do anything.
No, it cannot. I was saying a little bit hopeful, you know, maybe the Mutalists would work in conjunction with those roaches. Have a really solid 1-2, but yeah, it just wasn't meant to be yet. Uply, despite the deficiency earlier on in this game, I think it's actually made this comeback, and arguably even ahead. He is lower on the worker count, but you know, higher base count, He's got the upgrades already ready. Gonna be working on that Carapace. Demi is getting +1 flyer, but Uply has sort of realized I'm not gonna fight Mutas versus Mutas against Demi. So I'm just gonna get a very healthy roach count and march across the map, which...
Yeah, but Demi also has a very healthy roach count if we take a look.
Ooh,
I mean...
That he does.
And now they're even on ground upgrades as well. But, oh, Uply eating some balls, which he really shouldn't have. But, you know, so is Demi. But the spacing is more. But here comes the Lings and the reinforcements, and I do actually like this from Uply.
Yeah, it seems like it's just enough here to block these roaches from escaping and enough to distract them, so they kind of
He's
tank
trying to get this around.
Funny to say. Yeah, could not quite get this around here. Still posturing around to get a concave up. One thing to keep in mind, though, Uply has lost 19 workers. He has to equalize at least, or do some kind of damage here. He's basically all in at this point.
Here comes
Yeah,
some
look at how badly bruised this army from Uply is. This is not the Roach Ravager count you want to be able to ignore Mutalisks. And now Demi is just cleaning house. Look at the army supply difference.
Oh, yeah, it's really bad. And now there's nothing that really shoots up here for Uply. You know, it's only... not even... Okay, did get the meter... the Hydralisk Den up. So he has got some anti-air in that regard. But I feel like it may be a bit too late. And look, now Demi's going to have free reign on these retreating Overlords. That's even going to set Uply back even further in terms of supply.
Not even caring about the worker count, just wants to make sure that Uply has no supply to get anything. GG is called. Demi going to be taking game number 1 in fairly convincing fashion.
Yeah, and you know, it's something that, you know, we're able to see Demi do, you know, use those muses to, you know, and having enough, like, ground defense left. I mean, sure, you know, Uply was able to rout out that Roach army, but back at home, you know, those mutas were doing so much damage, just clearing out an entire base of its workers. And that's just Demi in a nutshell, pretty much. Like, you think you won one battle against him, but he's winning against you at home. He's pushing into your base and making your whole attack obsolete.
He's supporting dissenters back in the capital.
Yeah?
I
don't know that.
It's like, yeah, that's like,
what that means.
You know, that's when because he's like, you know, not winning on the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
So he's got win the what's it called? Make sure that yeah. Look, I've been playing Hoi 4 lately.
Ah.
So I've been getting back into that.
That explains it.
Just reminded every time Daunted pulls a coup in my hometown. Well, I'm trying to win a war here, Daunted. Why?
Oh, God.
But anyway, we are going to be going into our next map. It will be, Ice and Chrome, one of the newer maps here to be coming out. Actually, one of my less favorite maps in this current map pool. It's just massive.
All the maps are the same, so let's be honest.
Kind of, yeah.
They all have the same layout. It's just the different sizes. Like, literally, today I had, I think it was Bliss versus Jappy. Game 2. Game 1 was on Ice and Chrome. Game 2 was Everdream. Literally, Bliss loaded in, thought it was the same map, and it was like, wait, we need to restart this, and left. Me and Chappie are just laughing. Oh. Hey, sorry, Bliss, but that was,
works, yeah.
That was funny.
I mean, you kind of notice based on just the smallest map versus the largest map, but yeah, no, that's definitely something. Speaking of something, here we have it. We are going to be on Ice and Chrome, a very sort of a sleek, sort of white aesthetic, you know, kind of silverish and kind of shiny, but it's frosted over a little bit. That is the Dream Chromebook. You know, if anybody wants to design that, that would be what I use. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, a supporter of StarCraft 2 esports, as they have bought that war chest we have all the way from the Jewel of India, going to be representing Downfall Gaming. We have... As I realized that I wasn't following Kuro, Demi. I was like, why is it Kuro? I was like, why isn't Kuro zooming in?
Silly Billy.
And in the top right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have a blue also a supporter of StarCraft 2 esports, as that is the simulant skin, although that's from the previous war chest, all the way from the land of Vietnam, playing for clan Heroes of God. We have Uply.
That's right, Vietnam Team League.
That was the days. Those are the days of the uncles.
Mm.
And the Chai Gaming. We need a sponsor, by the way. We need Chai Gaming versus a Dare Iced Coffee Dream Team.
Actually, that would be fantastic. As long as Dare supplies us iced coffees, I'll be.
I'm in. Try a new cold brew today. We're not even sponsored today.
It's not cold brew. It's just it's iced coffee. Anyway, so we are opening up similar again. Both players actually not taking their third as of quickly as we did see last game. As I do say that Demi is taking his third, I think Uply might be doing the same. No, Uply's still staying on 2 bases for now. He's going to get that quick baneling nest.
This could actually be a big boon towards Uply here. As we did see in the previous game what Demi's MO is. He does make a lot of lings after his third hatch and then goes to try to deny his opponents. The fact that Uply is playing it so defensively here, going for that baneling nest first, he's going to be in a much better position by the time Demi moves across the match, which I would say would be on Demi.
Pretty soon once.
Whoop. Up. A little bit of a pause here as it is raining in Vietnam. Oh, I feel ya, Uply. I feel you here.
He's gonna close his window.
I woke up this morning. It was a complete downpour. We had to take the clothes back in, and they were drenched. Ugh. Now we have to wash them again.
This is what I need. It's
a monsoon season here.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we could look into a dryer. Yeah. We don't get that natural stuff.
Yeah, it's beautiful natural.
Yeah, that natural rainy scent, you know, that monsoon feeling. Hey, we're back.
Hey, we're back. So we do have, Demi should be moving out. There it is. Speed is going to be done in a couple seconds, but the baneling nest is up and ready. 2 banelings already being morphed. Not sure where. As I need to just get rid of that observer, more banelings. But yeah, Uply, he is going to be trying to defend this natural as best as he can. That's still so many lings here. Right,
there are, and you know what? They're also really well spread out. Uply will have to cancel that in the end. Baneling, 2 more were being morphed, and I have no clue where they were.
Yeah.
And
not even getting a good connection here.
Again, this could just be it. Demi could just end the game right here if Uply isn't careful. 2 more banelings start to be morphed in here. One thing that Uply does have going for him are those 2 banelings, as Demi does not know how soon they are to popping. Does not want to take that risk just yet. Uply will
but
be
look
able
at the
to,
spread of those those lings. Oh, that pulls them in.
Yeah, good connection there, I think. Yeah, it was kind of pulling a Mio. It was also kind of the last second there to split. In a pretty confined space like that, but... Yeah, that's... Alright, Uply is still in this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting his third quicker than what he was getting last game, but you could see that, okay, Uply's going for a counterattack at that third of Demi's.
Yeah, may as well made a lot of lings. Demi is well aware of it, as he does send out a couple of banelings just for defense. Uply just trying to snipe them down, but not those lings and Demi not allowing that to happen. And this is, yeah, this is pretty unfortunate from the side of Uply. Just can't quite equalize the damage that Demi threw at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, rot. That's the term I was looking at, or I was thinking of. Rot. But yeah, things are just gonna be slowing down for a little bit. I have a feeling that Uply is probably gonna be pulling a couple of mad strats.
Demi going for that land now. Uply already getting his and already, but is still behind in the +1 range weapons research. But will have the speed advantage. And going for Triple Lords again. Yeah.
It's so sick. It's asymmetrical, which I actually really like for the Zerg. I think that adds the aesthetic. Yeah, it's asymmetrical.
Oh, asymmetrical, yeah. Somebody was symmetric. Somebody was thinking, no, it's not the same on either halves. What the hell?
Yeah. Exactly. That's what asymmetrical means. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Somebody's thinking symmetrical. I'm like, is he blind?
Well, we've already established that I am. This Overlord, unfortunately, Human Ice Carapace is not done yet. So Demi zooms right in if an Overseer does already scout this. And it's still going to take quite a while. This map is huge. And Demi is going to get the defenses up pretty quickly, I should imagine. But these are Banelings, so they do instant damage.
I would say this map is the same size as Turbo.
Sure.
No,
Turbo Cruise.
Sure, not Thunderbird. That's it. That map. It feels like it. It has like the. Just doesn't have the damn mineral walls in the middle of just has actual walls.
Yeah, instead it has like the destructible rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's a potential avenue of attack that you use your army on instead of your workers, which is how it should be. Okay, Demi not actually prepared for this.
Okay, now
very quick reaction. Does split up the drones here. Uply's gonna have to make a choice. Where does he want to go for? Only 3 drones for 4 Banelings. That is just about the best trade that Demi could have hoped for.
Yeah, Demi's gonna push up onto this, or at least try and push up onto this high ground. As even some Banelings sneak into that third, and that allows Demi to get this positioning.
That he does, in fact, even just dodges the vials there at the last second. And this is a concave if I've ever seen one coming out from Demi. Uply being forced to pull the boys, and it does distract the roaches for a little bit. But now he's lost 19 workers again. I think we're about to see a GG very quickly here, Quirky.
Yeah, pulling the drones, not the best situation for Demi. Sorry, for Uply here. 22 workers lost. GG. Yaku! Yaku, play this out! There we go.
Take your fingerprint. I'm offended there, but GG. Demi is going to be going on to the... It's not the semifinals. Quarterfinals? Kind of like the quarterfinals to face Gogo Joey.
Ooh, let's follow that match.
Oh yeah, upper bracket semis. That's
upper bracket semis. Yeah. Meanwhile, we had in the low bracket Justice Simon winning over Sneezy Dwarf 1-0.
Ooh, I wonder if he cheesed that game. Although I imagine he probably didn't. Tis Justice Simon that we're talking about. Still waiting on B Stork versus Tagged once to finish off, and the winner of that will face Miyomicus. So for now, we are just going to be following this series into Demi versus Gogo Joey. A little bit of a rivalry going on. They both faced each other for the first time, I want to say, in the last Grand Platypus Open in the finals, where Demi, or not the last Grand Platypus Open, the second last Grand Platypus Open, met in the finals. Demi went back on form. That was the big story of 2020, to use Light's words, was Gogo Joey coming back into form, just being an absolute monster, being picked up by Team GP, winning so many of these Grand Platypus Opens. Demi won his first GPO for the first time 3 weeks ago. his first GPO in 2020, I should say, which rounds him off, getting a clean 15 Grand Platypus Open championships, proving that, and defeating Gogo Joey in the process, proving that there is, new kid on the block. Gotta have some respect for the old legends there. So we're about to see this rematch coming in, where can Gogo Joey turn it around? Can he go back and continue his story of his multiple Grand Platypus Open championships?
Yeah, I mean, it is one of those things.